Hi, I'm Dr. Julie Burke. Our practice members have posed some really great questions, and I want to respond to the most frequently asked ones here. Why, after such a gentle treatment, do I notice that I just naturally stand up straighter? I didn't do any strengthening exercises, so how did my posture change so much? And why do you keep checking my feet and asking me to turn my head during the sessions? In order to answer these questions, there is a core concept that I'd like to start with. Earlier we learned that the structure is affected by the behavior of the muscles, and that the muscles are bossed around by the nerves. When our system has been negatively affected by stressors, we literally become high-strung or uptight. These stressors contribute to creating tension along our central nervous system, and it is technically known as adverse mechanical cord tension. Like a guitar string that is wound too tight, the music would be bad. In our system, this tension alters the communication along the nerves. Let's take a quick look inside to see what this actually looks like. While we're considering the tension on the nervous system, you'll notice that it's correlated with the structure, including the position of the bones. In this first picture, we can see a great curve in the neck, which is considered to be textbook normal. We learned in the earlier videos that a C-shaped curve in this direction in the neck is ideal. Now we can see an ideal neck from the side and the spinal cord and brainstem. When we look at a picture of this neurological tissue from above, when we have an ideal neck curve, we will see that it is not under tension and will appear to look like this picture of healthy neural tissue with no tension on the brainstem, spinal cord, or nerves. Now we're going to look at an MRI of someone less fortunate. The curve in their neck is going the wrong way and has a typical forward head posture. When we look at the cross-section of the neural tissue in this case, we will see that it appears to be thinner, much like if you had taken an elastic band and stretched it. Under tension, an elastic band will look much like this picture of unhealthy stretched neural tissue with tension created on the brainstem, spinal cord, and nerves. After learning about neurological health with our doctors, some of our members have asked us, how is tension on my spinal cord related to postural problems, including herniated discs and pinched nerves? Tension on the spinal cord and nerves will really affect the function of the body overall. With high tension, one possible outcome could be a pulling on the brainstem. This is a very bad choice, as this area is vital and affects such things as our breathing. So the wisdom of our body will choose to protect the brain and brainstem at the expense of other less vital systems. For example, in order to take tension off the neurological tissue, a disc may herniate or break down. Therefore, this would shorten the vertical height and reduce the tension on the nervous system. Typically, the lower back will be the area that gets compromised. Herniating or breaking down a disc seems like a really bad idea, but keep in mind when the body doesn't have other options, it beats pulling down on the brain and brainstem. The third option is to slouch forward, which shortens the vertical height and takes tension off of the cord. And if there's tension pulling sideways, we may also lean to one side or tilt our head in that direction, for example. So, while we don't promote poor posture, oftentimes it's not really the core problem. It is a symptom. And when we assist the body to have clear communication and help take tension and interference out of the nervous system's way, the body will have much better options and the posture will likely improve. When the body has more awareness and better mechanics, flexibility and strengthening exercises are not only safer, but will be more effective. Let's address the common question about why we often look at your feet and monitor other findings, including what occurs when you turn your head. As we're addressing the tension patterns in your system, it's much like doing a puzzle. We'll be working with your system to help it identify tension patterns and correct them. The areas of tension may or may not be expressing pain at that time. When we look at the feet and other subtle cues, we get precise information not only about where to work, but also what type of force to apply, what exercises or movements may be needed for correction, and if we were successful in helping the body to make that change. Our goal is to retrain your system to run more efficiently. Unhealthy tension patterns along the neurological and muscular systems will drop. The body will now have the option to more easily stand up straight without pulling on the nervous system. The result should be a more flexible and adaptable nervous system, with a default posture that is healthier, using little to no effort or attention. We hope that these insights will encourage you to attain and maintain your best levels of health.
Bye.